What did I just watch? Watch this trailer. What does this movie look like to you? To me, it looked like a really creative, inventive comedy with some social commentary. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. This is one of the most bizarre movies I have ever seen. I was unprepared for the massive twist. No, it wasn't a twist. I don't know what it was. I am seriously at a total loss of words as to describe the direction this movie takes, and not in a good way. Let me start at the beginning. And let me warn you that I'm about to spoil everything in this movie, so if you care, you've been warned. So this movie starts in about the way you'd expect from the trailer. Cassius Green, who by the way goes by Cash in the movie, so his name is literally Cash is Green. Wow, subtle. Anyway, Cassius is a young broke man who gets a job at a telemarketing firm. By using his white voice, he quickly becomes the best-selling caller in the firm, which is a freaking hilarious idea. Sadly though, this movie isn't really a comedy. More on that in a second. Meanwhile, his friends go on strike for decent pay just as he's upgraded to a power caller, where he starts to earn the big bucks. He learns that as a power caller, he is marketing a service called Worry Free, which is essentially just slave labor. His refusal to strike now that he's earning more money, as well as the moral issues with Worry Free, causes a rift between him and his friends, and also costs him his performance artist girlfriend, played by Tessa Thompson. And up until this point in the movie, it's decent. It has some good ideas, like having Cassius literally drop into people's houses when he calls them. And the concept of having white actors like David Cross and Patton Oswalt dub their voices as the white voice is brilliant, even if the lip syncing is often not that great.
Some for the homies and some for me!
But the social commentary gets a little heavy-handed, and the best jokes are the ones we already saw in the trailer. It honestly just gets a little too preachy, feeling way too much like a self-important message movie. It also had scenes that just kinda went nowhere. Like the part where Tessa Thompson's character does a performance where she's pelted with cell phones, bullet casings, and balloons full of sheep's blood while reciting lines from The Last Dragon. Why is this scene in the movie? What does it accomplish? But still, up until this point in the movie, it was fine. And then the movie takes a different direction. Cassius is invited to a party hosted by Steve, the guy who owns the company he works for. Steve offers him some coke and a promotion, and Cash excuses himself to the bathroom. Inside the bathroom, he hears someone behind a door calling for help. Now, I want you to guess what's behind that door. Seriously, guess. Cause you won't get it right. Okay, have you made your guesses? Because you're wrong. I guarantee you, you are wrong. He opens the door, and inside, he finds a horse person. That's right, a horse person. A half-horse, half-man abomination against nature, literally screaming from the agony of sheer existence. I am not joking. We learn that Steve wants to create an entire breed of horse people to be the perfect laborers, and he wants to hire Cash to become a horse person for 5 years to become their Martin Luther King Jr., providing them with a leader that can be controlled. So yeah, the movie that was just about telemarketing and labor ethics and moral standards is now about horse people. Yes, horse people. The movie tries to make some sort of parallel here, but no, what's worse is they look awful. They are genuinely hard to look at, like something out of a Cronenberg flick, while also looking laughably fake. The Muppets are more lifelike than these things. So, naturally, Cash tries to expose the diabolical horse people plot and eventually does, but in an admittedly clever twist, the corporation is praised for making huge strides in science. So, what does this leave Cassius to do? Well, he goes on strike with his buddies. But then the police show up, assault the people on strike, and throw Cassius into the back of a van. We even get to see a woman's face get busted in. Wasn't this promoted as a comedy? What is this movie? But no worries, the day is then saved by our friendly neighborhood horse people, who were previously freed by Cassius. They show up, beat up the cops, and free our protagonist. Cassius' friend, who organized the strike, says to one of the horse people, "Same struggle, right?" No! Not the same struggle. This man got turned into a horse. He is now an affront against God and nature. That is not the same struggle as going on strike for decent pay and benefits. I get what you're trying to do, movie, but it is not working. The The movie then ends with Cassius turning into a horse person and beating up Steve. What is this movie? It's billed as a comedy, but then it has these moments where it tries to become some sort of important social drama. Then it dips its toe into surrealist horror, and then right back into comedy. Any message it was trying to convey got lost with the horse people. This is a movie that tries to be everything and do everything and gets hopelessly lost in the process. And the horse people don't even look good! Like, dang, if you're gonna have horse people, make better looking horse people. This movie is utterly bizarre, muddled, and boring to boot. And yet it has a 95% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Why? I don't understand. How can this many people watch this movie and go, "Oh, I get it. Horse people. Clearly this is an incredibly astute allegorical device equal to those used in Animal Farm or A Brave New World." Equestrians aside, when I rewatched this trailer, I was struck by how much fun this movie looked. And I can't help but wish it had been the movie I had gotten to see. It had so many talented actors who had nothing to do, so many setups for great jokes and commentary that were wasted, and a great concept that was undermined by a weird and unnecessary twist. As it stands, I can't really recommend it. I give it a 3 out of 10. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button there in the middle for more. Also, feel free to check out more videos on the right and on the left. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.